Welcome back, folks, to another episode of If I Were Doctor. Today I'm going to be talking about the truth, the hard, cold truth about chainsaw bar lengths as rated by the manufacturer. Now, I have never measured these, so today I'll find out how truthful these brands are in the actual length of the bar. The bar might be physically 16 inch, but you might only have a cutting capacity of 14 inch. So we'll go into each of my saws and measure them and see exactly where their rated length comes out and what they really are. On to the first saw. First up is the Neotech NH843. It's rated at 16 inch. So from the bar tip here, it's 16 inch. Right here. That is not a 16 inch cutting capacity. So people think you can cut a 32 inch log with a 16 inch bar. You cannot. Now, let's see. Now, but this information comes in handy, because if you don't want to use perfect stick, what can you do? You go from the tip to here, and if you want, you could take a Sharpie or a Dremel tool and scratch a line in here and then color it in. But knowing that, you could use this as your gauge, so you could go eyeball it. Okay, here's my next cut right here. That's where that knowledge comes in handy. Now, the bucking spikes on this one is going to provide about 14 inch cut, so you're losing 2 inches from the tip to the bucking spikes on the rated 16 inch capacity. Neotech NCS 5800, 6200s, they're rated at 20 inches. The bucking spikes are on the other side. So where does the 20 inch come out on this? Happen to have a 20 inch right at the same point, right at the pivot for the chain brake, just like on the NH843. So this is 20 inches. That is probably 18.5 inch actual cut. So we'll measure as best I can. 18.25 inches is all you're going to get for maximum cut out of a 20 inch bar. So you can do a 36 inch log with this saw. Okay, next up, 24 inch bar on a G372XP, or as the original OEMs call it, 372XP non-X torque. Let's see, get a, the chain brake is on. Want to get a tooth right to the tip. Okay, so you can get as accurate of a measurement as possible. Chain brake on so it won't rotate. 24 inch bar. Wow, this is the most accurate one yet. Right to the front of the clutch cover. Basically right to here, 24 inch. But we still have the bucking spikes. What is that measurement going to come out to be? Now, this is going to change if you put on those West Coast bucking spikes so you can get into heavy bark. We're looking at 22 and 5/8. It's 22, between 22 and 5/8 and 22 and 3/4. So we'll go with 22 and 5/8. 22 and 5/8 is how you're going to cut. So 24 inch bar, you get a 44 inch cut out of it, clean through. So far, basically, you can take about 2 inches off the rated bar length. Most chainsaw guys are like fishermen. They lie about the length that what their saws can cut based on the evidence so far. Now, I'm guessing, since these are similar shape designs, that it's going to be right to the front of the clutch cover for 24 inch. Yep, right here, 24 inch. So this will probably be the same as the 372 XP within a 1/4 inch. To measure from this top spike. Good, 22, yep, 22 5/8, 22 3/4. So we'll go with 22 and 5/8. So what did we learn today? Well, we learned that salt companies tend to exaggerate a little bit. They say bar length, which is probably correct in the length of the bar. But when you do it a usable cutting capacity, now for legal explanation, those are two different terms: bar length and usable cut capacity, because cut capacity changes with the style of bucking spikes. You get those big West Coast bucking spikes, and they're like 3 inches long to get through that Douglas fir bark. You're gonna have a lower effective cutting capacity for the same length bar as these Midwest and East Coast hardwood spikes. Another dig at the West Coast guys. So yeah, it's generally take 1.5 to 2 inches off of the rated bar length for your true cutting capacity. And the truth, you've seen the truth though, the tape measure does not lie. And especially those steel guys, they say 25 inch. Well, they're acting like, yeah, I got a 25 inch bar, you're only running a 24. Tell them if you're a Husqvarna guy, tell them to line your saws up and measure it and prove that their 25 inch bar is bigger than your 24. They're probably not telling the truth. As you can tell, I'm a Husqvarna guy instead of a steel guy. So that's a little humor between us, friendly rivalry and poking the ribs, you know. So you gotta do a little fun talking like that once in a while. So till next time, folks, take care, get out to do something, have fun doing it, and hopefully you learned as much about the truth in saw lengths, bar lengths, as I did today, because I won't want to do this measurements for a long time. So well, that's it, folks. Till next time, take care, get out there, do something, have fun doing it.